Hello everybody, in this video I will be showing you a pretty good spot that you can use to your advantage to take on mules without using any weapons or vehicles for that matter. It's towards the beginning of Knot City. The location is a little bit above memory chip number 32 and the camp that's near the memory chip number 32. The location is just a little bit to the north of the camp and the chip. Right here I highlighted on the map about where the area is, but you basically just go downstream on the river going towards west, and you'll eventually find the location. It's a little slope that right here is I highlighted on the map. It's a little slope that you'll see as you go down the river stream. There's a stone arch right there I highlighted on the map, and right there that you see in the video. You can use that to help to find where you're at on the map, but as long as you follow the river going downstream, you'll eventually come across the location. So just keep heading down the stream. Make sure to keep scanning the environment for any of the mules. Sometimes they'll be in a vehicle in this location. They just scanned for me. But just keep going down. Here I sped up the video to make it a little bit quicker. So just keep going down on the edge of the river, and there you go. Here's the spot right here. What I recommend doing is dropping off all of your cargo, because you are going to be in a battle, of course, and you want every possible advantage that you can get. And so dropping the cargo here acts as two things basically, and here's where the location is on the map exactly. I zoomed it in, but the cargo, if you drop it here in this location, it'll help you out in multiple ways. The first way will obviously be you'll be more mobile and you can fight easier. The second reason is you can use that as a way to find where the dip is, where the location is. So when you're running around and all that, you'll see all your cargo on the map, so you can easily spot where the embankment is. So it'll definitely help you find the area that way. So and in case something does happen, the mules will just steal your cargo. So here they spotted me. So right here you can tell exactly where the location is because I have all of the cargo there. Also, what I would say is make sure you save before coming to this place. Actually, you should save periodically in the game, because that way you can just load up the save file for easy access if something does go wrong, because it can. But so here's the place right here. I think it's pretty good place to fight in, because they're all in one area, and sometimes your punches and kicks will hit multiple mules. And they sometimes hold back too, as you can kind of see here. Some of them are holding back. I'm almost about to die here, so that's why I was saying it's a good idea to save before this encounter in case you do have to load it up. But obviously I come out of death. So but just keep engaging them in the melee combat. Eventually you will knock them down. Boom. Got that guy, got that guy. So, and also sometimes, as you can see, there's a mule down there, two mules actually, and they can't fall down there, but you can also fall down there yourself. So here I was actually testing to see if they can get me with the electrical harpoon that they have. I was just sitting here just to see if they can even reach me at this spot, and yes, they can in fact get you up here, as right there as you just saw. So my recommendation is get out of there so they don't get you. Eventually they will go down the stream and come back around and meet you again to engage you in battle, as you can see right there. So I kind of skipped forward a little bit here because it does take a little bit of time for them to get here, but they eventually will come to you. So you can't just stay at this location the whole time, but you can also get out and, you know, take a peek and see like what's going on, you know, because there's a good amount of mules in this area. So 9 to be precise. So just, you know, try to lure him here if you want, you know, and take them down as I just did right there. Keep at it. Don't let up, you know. So yeah, this place is pretty good in my opinion. So in here I took out what is it, 4 mules already. So now I'm kind of gonna go up and see. Right here, actually, I don't even know how many more mules are left, but I know because I already seen this whole video. But at the location. But here's another guy coming at me. Boom! He gets me here. But I'm able to knock him out fast because I already punched this guy earlier. So and there's another guy right there on the river. He's making his way around. So here I actually get in a truck, and you know, just scoping out the area. There's the camp right there to the left. You know, just to see like how many more enemies there are, because I mean I don't really know at this point. So but I try to run this guy over. Yeah, it doesn't really work out as expected, so I just get out and, you know, take the battle to him. So there are in fact more mules. So because when I first did this, I actually didn't even know like exactly the amount of mules there are, but once I did beat them all up in the same location for the most part, you know, I was able to keep track and just to, you know, see how many there are. And there's quite a lot of mules from that camp. So here I get back in the truck, and I do try to run this guy over. I should have probably went forward instead of reverse, but I was kind of messing around, I guess, to make the video a little bit more interesting. So yeah, they got me though. I didn't hit anyone. I didn't knock anyone out with the truck. So here, this is kind of what can happen if you're like out in the open. They usually have a better advantage than if you kind of like have them come at you in a single area. As you can see right there, you can see the cargo I left. That's why you leave it there, because then you can easily tell where the embankment is, and boom, you can get in there real quick. See how fast I got up in here? That was pretty darn fast. And now we just gotta, you know, wait for the mules to show up one at a time, and then just unload on these guys, let them have it, you know, make them feel the pain. There goes that guy. There's another mule. Well, he kind of can't decide what to do or how to get down here. Well, there's another mule up there too. Shoot, I didn't even realize that. So just, you know, like I said, just unload on these guys. You'll take them down, you know, pretty easily, I'd say. There he goes, and then the other mule. So the one mule that was on the river, he's probably starting to make his way around again. Because, you know, like how I said earlier, they can fall down there, and when they do, eventually they'll go down the river and try to meet back with you. Boom. Took care of that dude. Oh, yeah, okay, that guy's still there though. Alright. Yeah, I don't think they can climb from that river up here, so so you're pretty safe, except just look out for that, you know, the harpoon that they toss, because that can get you up here, like, you know, like it happened earlier. And there he goes. He's starting to make his way down the river, so this gives you like time to do whatever, assess the situation, see if there's more mules out here, or, you know, make a plan, and all that jazz. So and also make sure to optimize your cargo, so, you know, that way you run better. That's very handy to do. Here I go back to the truck, and I actually put the cargo in the truck, so that way I can at least use the truck to get around better, you know, if need be. But So that guy's still making his way around. Here I load up the truck, and I think he's the very last mule in this area, actually, from that camp. So here I'm just scanning to see where the heck the guy is, because he's somewhere around here. Oh, there he is. Okay. Yep. Okay, yeah, I do remember now. This is the last mule, so, you know, again, I look back here just to make sure there's no more mules, because at this point in time, I don't really know how many mules there are exactly, so you always got to be aware and look around. So I got to wait for him to get up in here and let's go battle. So, they're pretty easy to fight, and sometimes I feel like they're easier to fight in the water actually than on land. The mules, at least on the map, on the second map, because I think the third map, I think they, yeah, they'll have like all weapons, like better weapons and all that. So there you go. That's the last mule from that camp. A segment that I added, so to kind of demonstrate like what can happen. So right here they already spotted me. The truck, they're gonna see, they're gonna get off and come down here. In this fight I specifically did not unload the cargo here, just to demonstrate like what the heck can happen. So I try to take these guys on with all the cargo, as you can tell, and boom, I actually fall down the river. So yeah, that can happen, and usually it will happen when you have a lot of cargo on you. But even when you're down here, you can actually still get on land pretty easily in this river. If you look at it, there's a little bit of like land on the right side right here. Well, here they are coming, but right here to my right, I mean, you can actually get on land too. So, but either way, I take the fight to them on the river. So so that is one good strategy with that location, is if you do, you know, if you do want to bug out, you can fall off if you want to. So even here a little bit on the left, you can actually get on a little bit of land right there and crawl. Boom, this guy jumps down, so I'm gonna take care of this guy. But so yeah, I hope this video was interesting. That's why I kind of made it, because the location's pretty good in my opinion, and fighting them head on would make for a good YouTube video. So check out the spot, use it, enjoy it. Hope you liked the video.